Today I rise to tell the House about a pioneering woman in Illinois state government, Emma Bolvin, who is believed to be the first woman to work in the old state capitol. Emma Bailey was born in Pekin in 1852. She later received her schooling at the Sisters Convent School in Peoria. She married William Bolvin in 1869, but after her wedding, her life took a bit of a tragic turn. The couple's son, also named William, died of cholera in 1873, and then Emma lost her husband not long after that, making her a widow at the young age of 21. But that same year, her brother-in-law, George Harlow, became Illinois' Secretary of State and hired Emma to run the state library, making her the first woman to work in the Capitol building. In addition to working in the building where Abraham Lincoln did some of his finest work, she also briefly lived in the Lincoln House at 8th and Jackson Street in Springfield before it was preserved as a historic landmark. She had a reputation of doing her job very well. In 1876, the secretary wrote, "She was admirably adapted for the position she so well fills," and spoke of her earnestness and zeal in the performance of her work assigned to her. When Secretary Harlow left the office in 1881, Emma Bolvin stayed on at the State Library, where her official title was clerk in charge of the State Library. But she was anything but just a clerk. She was effectively the library's director. As clerk in charge, Emma Bolvin led the efforts to reclassify and index all the books and documents in the state's library's possession, while better preserving the organization and organizing the state's records, something 21st century historians still remain grateful for. She eventually retired from state government and handed off her job to Edith Walbridge, who was the first person to hold the more accurate title of Assistant State Librarian, ranking only below the Secretary of State himself. Emma Bolvin died in 1905 and is buried in Joliet. Today, our state library has grown and moved into its own building just across the street and is a resource for which all Illinoisans can be proud of. And while there are many people who deserve credit for the library's success, one of the most important is Emma Bolvin, who paved the way for women serving in state government. Thank you.